Hi everyone, it's Guidance in the Silence with a collective reading for you from Spirit. It's today. That's the name of this reading. It's today. Don't know what that means, but if you've come today, this is obviously the reading for you. So welcome back if you're subscribed and you've been to my readings before. And hello and welcome if you found me. There'll be a message in here for all of you if you're here. So I'm going to try and carefully pick all these up. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to do like I usually do in my guidance messages, my 3-minute messages of guidance. If you've seen those in the shorts, I just ask Spirit for the messages that you need right now. And this is all of them. So let's have a look. It looks like everything is far too much. Time to phone a relative or trusted friend and ask for help. Now, this has been coming up a lot in these card readings. So you are definitely still overwhelmed and needing some help. So what are you going to do about this? Because you've had some dreams that have been broken, and it's time to go within and find your next step. And it's funny because I tried to do a reading last night and Spirit just stopped the video and I tried to redo it and it wouldn't work. And it was talking about this card, but this card was in a different place. So obviously this card is important and needed its time. If you look at this card, there's 3. I mean, it's a little bit like the lack card, isn't it? On the five of Pentacles. It's like that. But if you look at it, the 2 balls that have fallen, one of them is very, very close to that girl's leg. And even though that was the first one that she dropped, because the other one is going, that took a lot. I don't think she even wanted to drop that one. I think that just sort of fell out of her arms and she can't get it back. And the other one she's let go of because I think it was to do with the big one. And without the big one, that one can't happen. So if that resonates with you, there's something big in your life that's happened that was a shock that you couldn't do anything about, and you're still attached to it, understandably so. It's right next to you. And even though it's broken, it's right next to you. And as I say, you've let the other one go because that's to do with the big one. And although it's really sad, you've still got those 3 balls in your hand. And I think all of them were connected. I mean, I'm just pulling things out of the air that Spirit's telling me. Some of you, it's to do with a relationship that's broken, that just happened to suddenly happened. Either your partner passed away, which is awful, and I'm so sorry if that's happened, or a relative passed that you love so much, or you just suddenly, your partner just left, or you found something out that was a shock. It's like a tower moment. And so the other thing, maybe, I don't know, you worked together or you lived together, you shared a lot together, that had to change pretty soon, hence the other ball that's falling. And the other 3, maybe they're your children, maybe it's your job, maybe it's parts of your life that you've still got, that you're holding on to, and you're just wondering, what am I going to do now? And I think what's happened is because you've been overwhelmed by all of this, if you've lost somebody or in any way, bereavement, or if you just lost somebody suddenly that you love and it's been part of your life, and you're left with all the washing up and the baby, and it's raining outside, and it feels like it's raining outside in your body. It takes a long time to sort of repair from that. And as much as we try, sometimes we need to cling to the past, even if it's not really where we want to be anymore, because it's what we knew and it's safe. So I'm so sorry if this is happening to you, but it probably is if you're here. And Spirit's just saying, things are going to get better, because dream big today and make your inner world a reality. There's things that you were doing, or there's things that have happened for you since this terrible time. Things that you've realised about yourself, these 3 things, as I say, some might be your family, your children, but others, it's just the parts of you that you've forgotten about. And you've been working on that. You've been going within. And Spirit's saying, keep dreaming, because those dreams are important, and they're going to help you to move forward in your life. Because you could, with the dreams that you've got there, be on top of your game. You could be the winner. You're organised enough. This girl, she's organised. She's got her backpack on. She's got all the right clothes on. She's been climbing up the mountains. And although it's been overwhelming and although it's been tough, she's made it. And this is where you're going to be. This is where you're just about to be. Yeah, and you just need to do a little bit more work on your inner child, and to really think about what is the top of the game for you, and what really, really, really is important, and also I think more so to sort of come to terms with the fact that you've had to let that big ball go, the one that's close to your leg, the one that you really don't want to let go of. This one. That's the one. That's the one that's causing this. That's causing you to not feel yourself and not being able to move forward. So this is probably very connected to things inside you that you need to work through. So sitting with your inner child and asking your inner child, and if you don't know what I mean, it's basically your inner child is the small you, the little you that's not been nurtured, the little you that was not looked after in the ways that you wanted yourself to be. And all the emotions that we push down from being emotionally neglected or unseen or unheard, or all those type of things. So the way to sort of nurture your inner child is to, and if you're not into meditation, I'm sure you are if you're here, but you just need to sit quietly somewhere. And if you do, and just sit quietly outside if you can, on a little bench, listen to the birds, close your eyes, just put your hands on your heart or your solar plexus and just take some deep breaths. And you could just start like that. Just do that for a while. And if any emotions come up, just remember that they're old emotions and just feel them. I feel a bit sad now. I feel a bit lonely. Or if memories come up about people that you care about, just embrace it and know that it's an old thing, and it was lovely when you had that, and you can honour that and honour where you were at that point, and know that all these memories are still yours. It's just that life has changed for you, and it's changing for the better for you, because if it's a marriage or a partner that's left you, there was a reason for that. There was a reason that it wasn't working. And if it was sadly a loved one, it was their time to go, or however it's happened, there was a reason that for them that had to happen. So it's sort of coming to terms with all these emotions. And card 27 says, remember all those plans and dreams you had when you were a child. Remember how simple life was, how magical it could be. It's time to tune into your inner child again. What do they want to tell you? What do they need? What do you need? What part of you is crying out to be heard? Connect inward to your mini self. Send them love and kindness. It's time to reconnect with your hopes and dreams. So there you are. That's what you need to do. You replay that bit if you want to. You just time to reconnect with you and your inner child. You just work out, who am I? What do I need now? I've had a really hard time, and I've worked really hard, and it's time to get back to me. So how can I do that? Because look, this girl, she so desperately wants to go through that door. She wants to go back to how things were. She wants to have all the things that she used to have, but she can't. And Spirit's saying that it's just not possible for you to have what was behind that door. I mean, it's gone for you. And even if you went through that door, some of the people wouldn't be there anymore. And even if they were there, they wouldn't be the same, because so much has happened. And if you're meant to be together again, if it's your partner, then doing work on yourself is good, and having time and space from each other. Maybe they'll, do work on themselves, and then you will come together at another point when you're both more emotionally stable and you've worked, your inner child is healed. But at the moment, if you just went straight back to the things that you're used to, it's not going to serve you. And if some of you were just sort of like chugging along, thinking, oh, sort of friends, but there's nothing emotional happening, and you're sort of living with the past emotions to try and sort out the future ones, if that makes sense. I don't think that's doing any favors either. So Spirit's just gently saying to you that it's time to just turn around and let go of all the things that you feel you need from there, and look at what you've got. So card 38 says, well, it seems like the door is shut at this time. The answers you seek are not this way. It's time to turn around and go another way. However much you would like to go back through this door and revisit all the things behind it, the universe has other plans for you and is firmly but lovingly letting you know this is no longer your path. So with loving kindness, take a breath, gather your courage, and turn and face the other way. There you are. You need to turn and face the other way. And it's not easy. I do know myself. I've been through hard times. The reason that I'm here, as a lot of you know, is because I've been through hard times, and I did a lot of meditation and a lot of work on my inner child. And I was sent a message via Spirit to draw and make all these cards, and all the words came via meditation, so I could give them to you guys who are on the similar path to me. So that's what the Spirit has to say to you. And if you can really work on yourself a little bit more and look at how amazing you are, and know that you're just the overwhelm, I think, is sort of dispersing for you, and that you've got these brilliant ideas, and that you can be the top of your game. And you can't go back. I mean, you don't want to go back to the sadness. You want to be up here where, enjoying yourself. And look, luck is with you, and luck is on your side. Now, this has come out before the luck card, and it's just reminding you that, a lot has happened since that terrible time. And although it feels, for some reason, lots of it is coming up again, you just need to work through those pieces that are coming up, and find out why they are, and why it keeps stopping you from moving forwards. Because you're very different now. You've worked through so much, and Spirit just wants you to have what you're meant to have, instead of holding yourself back and living in the past. Luck is on your side at this time. You know this, and so let your luck show you the way forward. You can achieve this goal. You have all you need within to go for this dream. This is your moment, your lucky day. It's a yes from the divine. Cherish this lucky time. Enjoy it. Have a great life. You see, you're meant to do this. You're meant to have this. So all you need to do is just sit and work out what it is that's holding you back. And then you can start. And then you're going to have luck. So that's where you want to be. You don't want to be there here. This is sort of like not really good, is it? You want to, and you don't want to definitely, you don't want to be in this. We want to put those over here. And, you want to be doing the work on your inner child. Finding, going, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to get that dream. And then, going for it with luck somewhere in between. That's where you are. This is who you are now. So it's sort of like two different people. And it's easy to go backwards and forwards because, as the emotions come out, the old emotions, that's what we do. We need to go back slightly just to work through it, come out of it, and then remember who we are now, and that it's old. And I think that's the whole thing. When these emotions come up, it's just to remember that they're old, and it's because you've done so much healing and so much work on yourself, and you're not the same person. These emotions have no space in your life. They don't want to be in your body, so that's why they're coming out. And if you don't let them out, you're just like you're holding on to this old stuff that it doesn't serve you anymore, and it causes a blockage, and it causes life not to move forwards, or very slowly. So it's time to be honest about this, and just try and sit with yourself. If you do it, then life will start changing. and love where you are, and know that there's friends for you, and there's love and happiness. And you should be happy, you should be happier with your life because you're a wonderful person and everything is really starting to move for you. Let's have a look and see what the laughter card has to say, because that's where you are and that's where you're moving towards. Fun is needed now. Laughter has been lost for so long. Time to call a friend and have some fun. Go out and enjoy your life. Forget your worries for a while. Things will look better on your return. Go laugh and find that part of you who has fun. Release your inner child and be laughing free. So yeah, do some work on your inner child and go and have some fun. Remember what you used to like to do. And if you sit quietly, you'll start to remember that and go, oh yeah, I really like doing that and I like doing this. I might go and book a course, or I just might go away for the day, or I really feel like I want to go for that walk in that place I haven't been for ages. And things start to change. Just honour the person that you were. Know that you did really well, and the life you had suited you, but it doesn't suit you anymore. That's not a bad thing. That's just how it goes. And this one's come upside down. So being human has its challenges, but also has its wonderful times. Trust in this and breathe. And I don't think you've been trusting that because you are only human and the challenges make us who we are. And we can't know everything. We can't get everything perfect. That's not human, is it? So you learn from your mistakes and you learn from the challenges that are given to you. And I believe that, the more you evolve, you only get the things that you can cope with. And sometimes you think, God, how come that person is like wandering around looking really happy and I'm sort of stuck in this? But everyone has the challenges and chooses the life that they need and the lessons that they need to clear and cleanse. And this is where you are. So, remember that your angels send you all the love and support you need. They are always with you. So just go within and ask for help when you're struggling. Come to these readings and get your messages that you need. And know that your path is changing. It's just time to do a bit of work on your inner child. Go out and have some fun. Be honest with where you are. Know that you are loved and safe and that things are getting better. And before you know it, you'll be doing that wonderful thing that you need to do, that you want to do. And you'll feel happy about letting go of the past and start to feel easier about things. And every day, a little bit more of you will start to come back. So take care. That's your messages. Lots of love. See you soon. Guidance in the silence.